Okay everyone, just as I promised, I said I was going to move my trees outside. Now I noticed my camera was at a vertical, so I wasn't quite sure. I couldn't fix that, I couldn't stretch it, so I figured I'd just do it horizontally to stop that annoying vertical bars. But no, here, I moved this tree outside. As you can see, it's not looking too good, but this was one of the crepe myrtles I had in the basement last week. Its leaves, most of its leaves seem to have died, but it seems to be that a couple of them have a little green left, not much. So I think it's still alive. I can actually see the branches are growing here. It's growing new branches, so that's a good sign. It definitely seems alive, from what I can tell. I gave it some moisture. I wanted to make sure it was okay. And as for the other one, this guy over here, this one, I just put out on Sunday. So that's about 2 days ago. So this guy here, it still has some green, but most of its leaves are going to die. I'm probably going to pull off the ones that are dead, and whatever survives, I will try to nourish as much as I can, but I suspect this one's probably going to lose most of its leaves or die. I planted it on a day that was a little cooler. So, and soil's nice and moist. I added some water. It rained this morning, so it will be alright. Just another crepe myrtle. Now I know apparently crepe myrtles come in different colors, but I'm not quite sure what color these guys will be. I'm hoping that they'll flower, but I don't know if they're old enough. We also have a rose bush. It's not part of my tree video, but the rose bush is not bearing roses yet, too early. But that's going to be an interesting combination between the two. I strapped them down on both sides so they're not fighting each other. So we don't want that. That's bad. So that's that. For that tree, I have this unknown plant here. I'm not quite sure what this is. This is starting to come up. So I don't know what this is. It's actually, I don't know if anyone can identify this, but this is an interesting little plant. Ducks don't seem to like it too much, so they leave it alone mostly. It seems pretty durable, so I'm curious to know what that guy will be. But this, and last thing I'm going to cover today, non-tree wise most likely, is these guys. These are water lilies. I have a fence around them so that the ducks don't get to them. It's not working entirely as well as I thought it was, but they're starting to grow up. Once they get older, they will be very tall and about like 3 or 4 feet for a plant. That's one of the tallest plants I have, not counting the trees. This guy here is probably going to be very nice. They handle water very well, obviously by the name, water lilies, but they they don't handle ducks very well. But yeah, we're going to see how these guys look. I'll cover these as well. They're native to New Jersey, so I like having native plants. I have some irises up front. I'll cover that probably in the next video. Now I'm going to move on to my trees that I still have downstairs.